Ya'amod Hanani Batsara La Torah. Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
The verse I will be chanting from will be from BeitSimcha, chapter 16, verses 9 and 10. Agoral Adonai ve'asabu chatat ve'haseir asher alav agoral azazel yom adkai lefnei Adonai lekater alav lishalach oto ve'azazel hamidbar.
Amen. Vezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai v'yad Moshe. And this is the Torah that Moses placed before the children of Israel at the command of the Lord through Moses' hand.
Well, my Josh was about the whole chapter of Leviticus 16, and the verses that I chanted, verses 9 and 10, deal specifically with the scapegoats. That I'm not really going to get into that. I really wasn't led to get into that much. But all of Leviticus 16 deals with the exact rituals to be performed on Yom Kippur, and it seems very complicated and sometimes even burdensome to the average reader. But actually, I'm glad that the Lord commanded these things to be done on Yom Kippur. Because think about it, what have we been doing these past few weeks for Passover? We've been intensely preparing for it. And why? Because it is a special time of year, a special time of closer communion with the Lord. It's like the interactions between spouses. You tell each other daily that you love the other, but you also set aside some special times or dates to be with your spouse. And that's what I consider Shabbat to be like. But then there are the special vacations where you do even more intense preparation, and you get away and spend more time, even closer time with each other. And that's what the high holy days are like. And a few years ago, the Lord gave me this insight on the tabernacle. And it's like it parallels our relationships with others. The outer court, the holy place, and the Holy of Holies. The outer court is like the relationships we have with people who we see day to day, at work, in public, at home. The holy place, which could only be accessed by the Kohanim and the other Levites, is like our relationships with our closest friends and our family. But the most holy place, which could only be accessed by the Kohen HaGadol, the high priest, and that only once a year, is like our relationship with our spouse. And so, as I was looking more into the reading this week, I was thrilled to learn that this is similar to what the sages believe. They liken the most holy place of the tabernacle to the, quote, bedroom chambers. But my only misgiving with this belief is, does that mean that the act done in the bedroom chambers between husband and wife is only meant to be done once a year? I don't think so. But I love their point. Their point is that our meeting with the Lord is to have such intense preparation as should be done between a husband and wife. Think of what is done with weddings. Think of all the preparation that goes into a wedding. How much more so should it be than when meeting with our Creator during these times? After all, in Jewish circles, a wedding is considered the couple's personal Yom Kippur, and all the preparation that goes into it is for that very special day. And again, I love the fact that all vibrations go into it, because that act between a husband and wife is so sacred and holy to the Creator. If our society would just restore the sanctity and value of this sacred marriage act to its rightful place, then so many societal ills would disappear into thin air, including how much value we place upon ourselves. And much of what I had to share here was shared earlier in the prophetic words given.